Alright, cool. So, it's your boy BCam, and welcome to episode 9.
9.
No, what's your name?
Oh. My name is Yo_Prince.
And
My
we have.
name. Okay.
She go ahead. Just.
Okay, hi guys. My name is @_Jaycee with 3 E's at the end. Hello. Thanks for having me.
And what is your name?
Oh, my name is Jemima, but you guys can call me Jaycee. We're family, you know.
Jaycee, okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. So Jaycee, so what you do, man?
So I am an event coordinator, and I like to plan events, execute, deal with the logistics, and all that. Yeah.
That's good. So give us a little information about just like where this, this vision came from.
So it came from God, you guys. No, literally. So like in college, I did not know. What do you guys laughing at?
I saw his feet near my phone.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So in college, I did not know what I wanted to do in life, and honestly, I'm Haitian, so like Haitian parents, they either want you to be a doctor. Cut it out. Okay, anyways. Yeah, Haitian parents, they honestly just want you to be a doctor or a nurse, and if you're not that, it's a wrap. So I went into school and I wanted to do sonography, and I realized
what was that?
sonography, so they do the ultrasound for the babies and all that other stuff.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of money.
It does sound like a lot of money, but I'm terrible in math and science, so that didn't work out. So then I changed my major to PR. And when I transferred to Kane, something told me I wasn't like saved at that point. Like I always knew God, but like I wasn't like, in church. And so, yeah, when I transferred to Kane, something made me change to communication studies.
Yeah.
Because it's more diverse than PR. Like PR degree, you can only work in PR pretty much. So, yeah, so senior year, I graduated with a communication degree, and honestly, I did not know what I wanted to do when I got out of college. It was probably in December that God confirmed it through fasting and just seeking his face, honestly. And he was like, this is the career that I want you to go into. And so now we're here.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
I have another question, kind of like a sidestep real quick. Something I want you to touch on. So when people hear you say event coordinating or event planning, some people may not consider that to be a creative kind of lane. So could you touch on why you feel that is one?
Okay, so I feel that it is one because clients are entrusting me to actually create how the event is going to look. So centerpieces, table runners, how the theme, so like whether it's like a wedding, clothing, a conference or whatever, my vision, the way that I think is like, okay, what does your brand represent? The color themes, all that other stuff. And so I gotta play into that, especially if they don't have a vision and they're like, okay, I really need your help to create these kind of things for me, So,
and I think it's a really good thing because like that's what creatives do, right? We take an idea and bring it from an idea to reality. So
Right.
What's your I want to go into like a little bit of the logistics of like event planning. Usually we bring people here and we talk about struggles, but like just give us a little detail about how like it goes for you to go from speaking to a client to the end of the event actually happening.
Okay, so I'm in my beginning stages, so everything is a learning process for me. So right now, reaching out to clients and then getting what they want out of it, getting a budget.
Yeah.
And then my job is to reach out to vendors. So whether it be florist or venue places or catering, that's my job to contact them, get the best deal for them, and then create it. So my job is to do all the logistics up to the event. So reaching out to vendors, meeting with the client to make sure every step of the way that they are incorporated in it and they're satisfied every step of the way, because at the end you don't want them to see, oh, you did this but I didn't really like it. And then coming together on that day and actually putting everything together. you know.
Yeah, and you have to fit everything in the budget that they have. They have you.
You have to try.
I know that's not easy.
At all.
So is this something that you do like full time?
No, so it's a part-time right now. I'm working to make it full-time.
Okay, that's good. So is this something that your parents are very supportive of? Like,
yeah, now that now, no, especially my mom. She's very like supportive. She's like, oh my gosh, when she'll see like my finished projects, she'll be like, oh my gosh, you can make this as a career, you know. And they're really believing in God to actually make that come through, because I can't do it on my own. That's
so what was the journey of getting from there to here with you and say your mom coming to this place of like, huh, I see this now. Like when you brought the idea first, like were they very receptive of it or not?
I mean, not really, honestly, no. Because they were just like, what do you want to do with your life?
Not
and
really,
like,
honestly, no.
I think they're learning more so, because I have an older brother, so they're learning more so that like, don't push something on me because it doesn't work. Like if you're gonna push me to be a doctor and I don't want to be a doctor, it's not gonna work for me. So like, even in the back of their mind, if they're like, okay, this girl is really bugging right now and she needs to go find something that's gonna make her money, they don't show that. They're more so like, oh, okay, well, I hope it works out. You know, I'm praying for you.
So very suggestive.
Yeah. They're pretty encouraging now. Yeah.
So in the same notion, I kind of want to discuss like how it was for them to realize that you weren't gonna pursue the career that they would expect you to go. Like when you were like, okay, I can't do this. When you brought that, you know, result home, like mommy, daddy, like, yo, I can't.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
Some nights it would be really hard because like I don't show my emotions up front, because like in my culture we're taught to like, you know, hide your feelings a little bit, like don't let it be seen. And so like at night it would be really hard because that's when you're in your thoughts and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to fail my parents. I don't want them to be disappointed in me because they sacrificed so much for me. That's big. And my education, you know? And so my thing was always like, I want to please them. And it came to a point where I was just like, I can't, I gotta do this. I gotta do this for me, you know?
Yeah.
And God's will over their will, like, you know? And God will provide regardless.
And that's liberating, especially, I mean, like, we're all children of immigrants here, to like finally get to that point.
My parents aren't immigrants.
Well, were they born here?
My parents are Nigerian.
But were they born here?
So they're immigrants.
So they're immigrants.
They're not here.
Oh.
It's okay.
So okay, children of foreigners, let's say that. So so it's just different because like when you finally make that, like you put your foot down, so to speak, like I'm gonna go after what makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like it's almost it's a crazy feeling because you feel like a burden off of your back.
Yeah. So even like a quick thought that came to mind, like before I was saved, I was like, you know, reckless. But I feel like as I changed, Holy Spirit and God changed my parents, because like before they didn't trust me at all. But now it's like they trust me and they're trusting God that He's in me.
That's good.
That's a great feeling too.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, before if I brought these ideas, they're like, okay, you're probably doing this out of rebellion and all this other stuff. But now that they
favorite word.
Now that they see I'm saved, they're like, okay.
Saved.
They're like, okay, she's in good hands, you know?
Yeah. So let's discuss your saved. The concept of your saved.
Saved. Yeah, I'm saved.
How was your life back then when, like, did you feel like you had a sense of purpose in what you were doing, like, before? And even now where you're at with event planning, how was that in a sense? Like, I always get some people ask questions like, what's my purpose? Something like that, you know, and I always like to tell them like, your purpose is a day-to-day thing, but I don't know, that's my, you know, perspective. So what is that like for you back then, like saved? What was that for you, like what you're doing align into God's purpose, God's purpose for you?
I mean, I feel like before I was saved, like I didn't have any sense of direction. Like I was just living on this earth, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it together eventually. You know, like I got time. You know, I can come to the Lord when I'm like 31. He gonna be there, right? So like, I didn't really I always like to put before I always like to put like my dreams and what I didn't step into reality until I got saved more so. Like I was always like living in like, okay, well, I'm gonna get it together eventually. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I found my purpose after I got saved, when I was like, life has way more meaning than what I was doing before, you know, where I didn't care. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna just get a full-time job in corporate America and call it a day, you know? And so now that I'm saved, you know,
Triple
saved, okay. I'm like, everything has a meaning and nothing is by coincidence. So like interactions with people, even though I'm not where I'm supposed to be, where God has me right now is so purposeful into what He's going to bring me into, whether it's through the people that I meet, the people I walk past on the street, the clients that I interact with at work, you know, it's all teaching me something to where God is taking me, you know?
That's good.
So yeah.
So do you think, so you talked about your parents supporting you, being saved times 3.
Okay.
And then also just how that changed like your look on your purpose in life. Do you think all of those together kind of helped inspire you to become, you know, Jaycee, the event coordinator?
Yeah. I just know I just want to help people and to make people happy. That is literally my goal. Like, I hate seeing people upset or sad or going through it. And my goal is to like change that, you know, whether it's through a conversation or actually planning your event, you know.
Why event planning? I'm just very curious.
Yeah, because there's a lot of ways to make people happy.
No, this is not attack. It's like we just attacked her. Like, whoa, why event planning?
Okay. So honestly, like, I always knew I like to do things. So like, I always take initiative when it comes to like, you know, doing things with friends or family. Like, I'm always the one jumping at it. Even before, I was like, you know, this is fun. Like, I was in PR, and PR is a lot more. It is event planning, but it's also like press releases and being a publicity, public. What's that thing called? A publicist, right? And I didn't like any aspect of that other than the event planning, bringing people together. That is my thing, like bringing people to have a good time, you know. And that is.
So you feel like we're having a good time right now?
Yeah, we are having a great time.
That's good to hear.
We brought you here though.
Okay. Don't put that in there.
Don't listen to
Right.
Don't listen to him.
No.
Okay, so where do you think we usually like to leave with this question? Like, what's your creative goal, or what is one thing that you know, you're looking forward to doing, whether in this season or in the future?
Well, I want to own my own business. You know, I want to be a CEO of a great event planning company, you know, and I believe it's gonna happen in Jesus' name.
Amen. Leave it right
there. But yeah, that's really, I really want to own my own business, and whatever branches out of that, to God be the glory, you know.
One quick advice for somebody who wants to start event planning.
Don't be afraid and go get it. Okay, so like, let's say you didn't, because I didn't go to school for event planning. YouTube, there's so many resources online that can help you, and that's honestly what's been helping me. And connect yourself to people, networking, connect yourself to people in that industry or around that industry who can just give you advice. Whether they don't even got to give you your next opportunity, just advice goes a long way.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's good.
Don't be afraid, go get it. No,
don't be afraid, go get it. Boom.
God has not given us a spirit of fear. Okay,
spirit of boldness. All right.
Wow, that's good.
Be saved.
Save.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I don't know what saved means, but
thank God.
Yo, just make sure you check out her content on Instagram. She has a great feed.
Yes.
And you know, check us out. If you have any questions, just, you know, let us know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
See. Oh yeah. Remember, Pray Apparel from the other video has his stuff coming up June.
I think it's 8th.
8th, right?
Yes.
So June 8th.
We'll have the flyer and all the information on our story, but be on the lookout for that. And
we love you guys so much.
do.
Thank you for your support and just like clicking on the video.
And don't forget, if you need any event planning needs,
hit me up.
Our information will be on the story and all the other great
the
stuff
description as well.
Yes.
So we love you guys so much, and God bless you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Amen.
All right, Creating Wild Christian family. I hope you liked the episode we just recorded for you. The link is right there, and where you can see everything else not run it back.